Hello, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I'm in here just cleaning up my kitchen. I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna have to eat today. But something was on my mind, and this is my first time creating my YouTube channel, so I just had a few questions. You know how you always go to YouTube and try to find answers and try to Google certain things to try to find out, you know, your answers to your questions. So I was just in here washing dishes and everything. I thought about it. I like, well, I watch some YouTube channels about financial literacy and about budgeting and stuff like that. And those things are something that I struggle with, right? Especially being a self-employed, having many different so-called side hustles or gigs or whatever you want to say, just to, help generate income each month. So I was sitting here washing dishes and I'm thinking about, like, I don't see many Uber and Lyft women drivers on YouTube. And I'm just like, well, I wonder how do they budget or balance their finances? Like, do y'all only drive on the weekends? What do you do about childcare? Things like that, because, I try to Google those things to see how, give me some inspiration, ideas, how to do things. And I don't see too many female Uber, Lyft drivers on YouTube. Not to say that they're not out there, because I know there's a lot of us out there. Because even when I'm driving, I pass by, I'll pull up beside a female rideshare driver. So I'm just wondering, like, I said, well, let me make a video. Maybe this will bring out more women rideshare drivers to the platform and help share some ideas. How do y'all, balance y'all income? Do y'all have a set amount that you drive for each day? Like, say you say I'm going to try to make $50, right? So and then you'll bring it onto the house. Or do you say I'm gonna just drive till I get tired? How do you do that? Like, I mean, I would love for everyone to share their ideas with me. It's not just for women, but I'm just trying to get helpful information, because I've been trying to do some research and I don't see any women rideshare drivers on YouTube. So I knew that was going to happen. My son is at a game today, and he's probably calling for me to pick him up. And I still don't even know what I'm going to have for lunch. Hello? I'm at home. I'm ready. Okay then. Bye. Oh, it's a red bird. Oh. But yeah, I just want to know, what do you ladies do to in your rideshare business or gigs? How do you handle child care situations? My kids are preteens, so they're okay to be left at the house, while I go out and drive. I did mention in one of my earlier videos that I only go out when there's a streak or a bonus in the area to drive, because I've noticed in my area, Charlotte areas where I mainly drive, and some of the outskirts along the way, along outside of Charlotte area, I drive too sometimes. But I mainly only drive when, there's bonuses out there for me to make money. And then sometimes I only get, $3 or $4 rides, and they're a long distance, and I decline those rides. So sometimes, like, if I get like $3 or $4 rides like 2 times in a row, and then that third time I take it. But then after that, I take that third one, if it's low, like $7, right, I take it. And after that, my income or my ride price per ride goes up, if that makes sense, right? So I just want to know, how do y'all handle that? Just woman to woman, ride share to ride share driver, female or male. I just really would like to know how do women handle everything. How do you handle child care? How do you handle when do you decide to go out and drive? Do you drive after you drop the kids off for school? Do you drive while before? Like, how do you have teenage kids? Do you don't have no children at home? Or like, I just would like some ideas, some pointers. This might give someone else the courage to go out there and drive, because when I tell people that they say they're in a situation, they need some money, they need it right now, I'm like, ride share. I don't do food delivery, but ride share. So, and they're like, oh, I'm scared to have someone in my car, and I was like that at the beginning, because I originally signed up for a ride share in 29. No, it was earlier than that. Maybe, I want to say oh my God, it was like maybe, I want to say around maybe 2017. I don't know, y'all, but I didn't start driving until 2019. Put it like that. So I had already signed up and had been approved years before that, but never turned the app on and even driven until I decided to walk away from my W-2 job and do this strictly on my own strength. You know, make my income, make how much or less money I wanted to make. And I haven't looked back since. I haven't clocked in nowhere since then. Now, have I thought about it? But of course. And you can kind of say my work from home job is kind of clock in positions. You know, we have, like today we might be working between 2 and 6, and then that's it. But I can choose to go in and work today. I don't have to clock in and work. You know, those are hours that they are available to work if I want to. So I've done and structured my life around that because, like I said, today my son has a game. So there's no way I could have been, stagnant and clocked in at somewhere when I have to pick my son up and take my son, to his games, and I'm a homeschool parent, so I homeschool my daughter, so I need to have that flexibility to be able to do things and incorporate things with her in our homeschool journey, and we're in Charlotte, North Carolina, so it's a little bit relaxed on how you do homeschooling, but you still have to be registered with your state, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But I just want you all to share with me, how do you do your ride share? When do you decide to go out? How do you handle childcare? Do you drive only on the weekends? Do you drive at night? Do you drive all day long? I mean, I would love to know how you all, handle your ride share life and your business. Do you set out a certain amount that you want to make each day? Do you try to hit that each day? If you don't hit it on one day, do you go harder the next day? I mean, how do you handle that? Do you once you get paid, so once you earn a certain amount, do you immediately cash out and go pay a bill? Like, those are things I would like to know. I mean, I don't know if anyone else on YouTube is answering those questions, or maybe I may be a little immature and be like, well, this is obvious, Nikki, you should be able to cash out and pay your bills. But sometimes, the cash out feature, people may not be aware of, that you can, after you've driven, you can cash out like immediately, I don't know if once you get started, you have that feature immediately, but I know I'm at that point right now in my ride share journey that once I drive, even if I make $20, I can cash that $20 out and get gas and then turn it back on and drive some more. You know what I'm saying? So I just wonder how you all do that, and I would love for you to leave that in the comments. So don't forget to like, share, and comment. And thank you for joining me today on Life with Nikki D. Talk to you soon.